everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a tutorial, like chatty tutorial on this look right here. I wanted to create a look that was like really just like dark and a little bit avant-garde, and I feel like I did just that with this like sort of like just purplish, bluish sort of like pop of color in the inner corner type look. It's very just dark, it's very sultry, you have like some lines in here, and I really like how it turned out, and I hope you do as well. But if you want to see how I created it, and if you want to see like my process and the things that I used, then of course keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm filming today. I don't have a lot of time to film because I have to pick my sister up from work, but today we're going to be doing a little bit of like a get ready with me style tutorial, perhaps. I don't know what this video is going to be. Let me move my mirror so I can see a little bit better. I am going to be using the KKW Beauty X Mario palette, and Mario palette, and I'm also going to be using the Morphe 39A palette right here. I feel like everyone was like crazy about this palette for like a hot minute, and now people have sort of forgotten about it. A little bit of a pity since I think it's a good palette. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to dip into first off, I'm going to dip into this highlight shade from the KKW Beauty and Mario palette, and I'm just going to apply it right to my brow bone as a brow bone highlight. This color is rather reflective. It is quite beautiful. I feel like this palette is like such a good palette. Like I think that if I just like, if I had to downsize and if I was just keeping one neutral-ish palette, this would probably be it. I mean, I have like other palettes that I could keep as well that have a lot of colors and then a lot of neutrals. So there's that too. But I feel like this is like a good palette in my opinion, even though it is quite, I think, unpopular at the moment because people have sort of stopped using it. I think it's a good one. I wouldn't suggest getting it, but if you have it, like just go ahead and use it. So anyway, I am going to be dipping in with this brush right here. It has a little bit of purple on it. Let me clean it off. I think that's enough. And I will be dipping into this blue shade right here. This is a beautiful, deep, dark, gorgeous blue color. And I'm basically going to be applying this into the outer corner of my eyelid and just really like packing it into my eyelid and just seeing what happens. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a fluffy brush now, and I know this brush has some pink on it. I need to wash my brushes, like stat. But clearly that is not happening at the moment, so I'm just gonna take the same color and I'm just gonna use this brush to like lightly apply the color just like into my crease area. But also like the point of using this brush is to gently just like airbrush the area to which we applied the shadow, you know? Like I don't want this to be like a super choppy color on my eyelid because I want like this color specifically to be rather like smooth because we are going to be putting some colors on top. That's kind of the effect that I want to create for this eye. Let's see. I think I want to apply some more into my outer corner and just see how that works. I really do like how this eye is looking so far. This eye is a different story. It's looking kind of like a hot mess, which I guess is a metaphor for my life, but this one looks good. So anyway, I think what's gonna happen now, I'm trying to think of like what the best thing to do is at the moment for my makeup. I'm thinking maybe I should go and do my face makeup. Maybe, because I feel like right now I'm like sort of like unsure as to what to do, because I'm thinking, do I want like a monochromatic blue look? Do I want to add some more color in here? I'm like trying to think of ways I can make this look spicy without overwhelming myself. So anyway, I am going to add this highlighter to the high points of my cheeks. Just like that. Let's just add some more. That is looking better right there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just use this brush to basically blend the shing out. I'm also going to apply a little bit of that same highlight to the center of my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into this shade right here that we used as a brow bone highlight. And I'm just going to apply this highlight over the top of the highlight that we already applied to my cheeks. And I'm doing this because I kind of want my highlight on my cheekbones to match the highlight that I have in my brow bone. So I feel like this is a good way to do that. Okay, now I'm going to take some bronzer and just apply that. Did I apply too much? Maybe. Maybe. I'm thinking like maybe I can just like go ahead and make this like into a super like just weird and graphic avant-garde look. Maybe we will do that. I'm thinking that I definitely want to maybe dip into a brush that is a bit more precise. I'm gonna try and use this one right here. It's actually from Real Techniques. It's really quite great. And I'm going to dip into, I'm thinking this color. I'm gonna sketch out like a really just like graphic and perhaps slightly elongated winged shape. And let's just see how that turns out. I'm also adding a line into my lower lash line area. I definitely do want to inject a little bit of variety into this look, so I think I'll just dip into this plum shade and I'll just be running this into my lower lash line. See, the thing is, whenever I'm creating like avant-garde looks, I kind of think that sometimes it's hard and I end up creating a look that is definitely not avant-garde. And by avant-garde, I just mean looks that are like a little bit different, looks that are not like typical makeup looks. I like experimenting with color, I like putting things in unexpected places, but at the same time, it's something that like sometimes it turns out looking really interesting and I really like it, and then other times it just turns out looking like a hot mess and I feel like everybody hates it. It's kind of like a roll of the dice. I feel like I'm learning a lot just doing like different types of makeup and just trying to like make things look a little bit different. And I know that to some people like this might seem like the most mundane like kind of look ever, but I don't know, like I just like doing things that are a little bit different and I like pushing myself, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This definitely is not one of the more, I would say, avant-garde looks that I've done, but, and I'm just going to apply some of this beautiful metallic blue. At the same time, I think that it's like fun to just sort of like look at a look and see how I can experiment with it, how I can make it look a little bit different and a little bit, I would say, like otherworldly almost, because I don't want to like just keep doing the exact same thing, and sometimes I feel like I get myself stuck into the rut of like doing something and having it look very similar to everything else I've been doing. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, like sometimes it just works out great and sometimes not so much. So I don't even know what I'm ranting on about, but yeah, I think that I kind of look like a bruised alien. And I think I want to go ahead and play with this beautiful like metallic red color, and I'm basically going to apply this into my inner corner, and we're going to see how it turns out. I'm definitely using a combination of my fingers and a brush to just apply a lot of like just vibrant color, but to also just make sure that the edges at least are relatively just smoothed out, I would say. I think I also want to dip into this shade and just apply this a little bit into my inner crease to add some like variety and just, I don't know, just see what happens. I don't know, like this look has like a little bit of an avant-garde nature to it that I really am kind of enjoying. So there's that. I look like an angry goblin. I'm gonna be doing my lashes and my mascara, and I will be right back. This look is coming together so well. It's so dark, so smoky, so beautiful. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lipstick now. I'm using one of the Tarte this is called the Glamazon Pure Performance lipstick, and this is in the shade Playful. This is like a beautiful like purple kindy purpley kind of pink color. It is absolutely lovely. I feel like with the touches like of purple in the lower lash line and especially like in the top crease, I feel like this lip will come together with those like elements quite beautifully. With that done, I'm going to take a little bit of the Buxom Full-On Lip Cream in the shade White Russian, and this is going to be tapped right into the center portion of my lips. Alright, so that pretty much completes this look right here. This is how it turned out. I mean, like, there's so many, like, just dark and cool and sultry tones in here. And it's like a blue look, but it's so, like, really different from the looks that I've been doing lately. And I really find that quite refreshing. So I absolutely love how it turned out, and I hope you do as well. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.